Okay, so I know that literally like the other day I said don't debate Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. So we're not going to try and debate her on this. What we're going to do is try and observe her, because this is a very interesting set of tweets that she sent about Donald Trump Jr. And they really expose the mind of the kind of socialist activist that she is. And I think at heart that's what she really is. So she says, "I've noticed that Junior here has a habit of posting nonsense about me whenever the Mueller investigation heats up." That's a fascinating sentence in and of itself. The way she's using Junior there is deliberately derogatory. And again, like people didn't like it when I said she's kind of like the left-wing Trump. But in many ways she is, because she uses this kind of just derogatory language, and she does it without apology, because she has no respect for the people that she's opposing. She thinks they're completely wrong on everything, and their opinions don't matter, and their value systems don't matter either. I mean, the sort of like value of fairness is actually, she's not going to be fair to them, because she doesn't believe that they should have any fairness towards them. They're not worthy of the moral consideration of fairness. They are in fact the problem, and in her opinion, they're doing it maliciously. So anyway, she fires back with her own kind of insult. "Please keep it coming, Junior. It's definitely a very, very large brain idea to troll a member of a body that will have subpoena power within a month. Have fun." Now, I think any reasonable person reading that would say that's a threat, which is probably why she's had to address it as being a threat. She's saying that she personally is a member of a body that will be able to subpoena him because this is a political attack, rather than out-debating and winning votes or anything like this. She's planning to weaponize a function of the Congress against Donald Trump Jr. This, as other people point out in this thread, would be illegal. So she has to say, and this is a very interesting thing to fall back on, "For the GOP crying that this is a threat, I don't have the power to subpoena anyone." Well, you just told us that you did. You said, "It's definitely a large brain idea to troll a member of a body that will have subpoena power within a month." So you do, at least in part, have the power to subpoena him. So not only is it a threat, but it's a threat that can actually be backed by force, because you actually have access to that power. I mean, you're going to have to persuade other people, undoubtedly. You're not a dictator, but that doesn't mean you don't have any share of responsibility in that being done, if that was done, especially given you seem to be threatening it. And maybe you can make that happen, because you are a member of this body. Who knows what the other people think around you? I can't imagine they'd even find a reason to disagree with you, because you're kind of a terrifying person, aren't you, Alexandria? She says, "Congress as a body, GOP included, has the power. No individual member can issue a subpoena unless they are the chair, which as a freshman I can assure you I will not be, and also must be under purview." Well, okay, but one day you might be the chair. And who knows, maybe other members will agree with you. I don't know how many members it takes to subpoena someone. It's possible that you'll have allies within your Congress, and maybe you can get it done. So you personally, as an individual, might not be able to do that unaided or unaccompanied, but it's not like we can rule that out, is it? But even then, is that really a justification for how this is not a threat? I don't have the power to do it, therefore I wasn't threatening you with it. I mean, given the apparent intent coming from the original tweet that you sent, it does seem that if you had the power to do it, you would do it. And just saying, well, pointing out that I just don't have the power to do this thing to you, means that I'm morally exculpated in every way, and there's no moral flaw on her at that point, is wrong. You know, just because she couldn't do it doesn't mean that she didn't intend to do it. And frankly, it's the intention that really matters, in my opinion. And why else would we even need to differentiate between manslaughter and murder if intention didn't matter? I think intention is everything when it comes to stuff like this. The only reason she doesn't is that she can't, apparently. And that's the reason. It's not, I wouldn't really do that. I recognise that would be wrong. It's, I don't have the power to do it, so think yourself lucky. This is why I find this branch of the left particularly scary. They come in a smiling, happy face, and they will do horrible, horrible things to you. Like shut down your Patreon.